This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Thank you for the gift subs, Downhill Zeus. Pack one, pick one, and another Ox would be fun. That's true. All right, before we start another draft, I want to remind everyone that my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube or their logo below on Twitch. If you do that, they will know I sent you to their store, so check them out. This is one of my last Theros Beyond Death drafts. It even could potentially be the last one if it goes long. Because I'll be taking a break from streaming and such to do the set review for Ikoria. So, yeah. All right, let's hop in. Okay. So Treacherous Blessing's pretty good. I don't think it's amazing, but it's pretty good. The one card in this pack, I mean, I would take it first pick, but I think Renata's actually better. Spoilers start this Thursday, I think, Son of Ugin. And it'll be fully spoiled on the 10th. Oh, yeah, 61%. Yeah. That's good news, the 61%. Gives us a chance. If this is our last draft of the format, holding on to 60 might not be too bad. All right, so yeah, I think we take Renata. Treacherous Blessing, like I said, I think people underrate it. I think people see the downside too frequently. I think it is a first pickable card, but I think Renata is better. Is really the only reason. Furious Rise can be too, but I would usually take Blessing because it doesn't require as much of a build around. So, wow. Vanishing Light has liked us today, and that's been good news for us. I'm going to take another one here. Probably the Liar. Timuret's good, but it can't be played in every single deck, and I think the Liar is at least as good as Timuret, maybe a little better anyway. Okay. This seems like an Elspeth's Nightmare pack. Yeah. Okay. Loathsome Chimera. Lonesome. Do I think Loathsome Chimera is better than Sunmane Pegasus? I think so. The ability to come back is real. Yeah. Another Pegasus, but there's also a Forerunner, which I think is pretty good. Right now, it kind of looks like we'll be splashing white, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think I like the Forerunner there, though. So, Skophos Maze Warden is the best card in this pack, and we could end up just jettisoning both of these at this point. So I think I just take the Maze Warden. We could end up being red-green. It wouldn't be that crazy. Harpy and Underworld Charger are both pretty nice. Probably better than Grove Dancer in both cases. I think I'll take the Charger. Okay, well, now we're given another Maze Warden. And then this pack. These two blue cards are definitely the best ones in the pack. But I'll take the Physician. Take a Stern Dismissal. Okay, so Omen of the Hunt being here is probably what I want to take over a Rage Hound. As much as I like the Rage Hound, I think whatever we do, we want to be splashing this Banishing Light. If we can. And that helps us do that. It looks like green is probably our base, although this is not a card you want to take. It's just too hard to make it work. Even if this is my last draft, you know, I'm not going to take something like that will mostly be detrimental to our deck. I do love Relentless Pursuit, and we already have a couple cards with Escape. So, yeah. Man, Son of Ugin, you're making me think way back about that. So, oh man, I don't even 100% remember the archetypes from War of the Spark. In Eldraine, it was Adventures, Green-White Adventures, but I really cannot, off the top of my head, think of what the War of the Spark archetypes were anymore. I've pushed it out of my head. So, yeah. So this pack, I mean, Daybreak Chimera is good, but it looks most likely that we're splashing white, and that's not going to cut it for us. So I think I'd probably just take a Relentless Pursuit, which is a really sad pick for a first pick in a pack, but it's good. You don't normally want to be taking it there, but it's fine. Okay, so Caryatid makes it easy for us to splash, whether we're splashing Banishing Light or something else. But Omen of the Forge is a good removal spell. Hydra's Growth in the right deck can be nice. I know some people value it ultra highly. I'm not one of them. Mire Triton's also quite good. I think it basically comes down to Triton or Caryatid at this point. I'm actually kind of leaning towards the Triton. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to go. Funeral Rites, another card we'd like. Okay, well, there's a Siona. Thank you for the follow. Baguette dropout. So Siona's nice. She's certainly the best card in this pack. And what I'm giving up is nothing special. So I probably take her. There's not a great chance we play her, but I think there's a better chance we play her than Fruit of Tizoris, Cling to Dust, or Plummet, or, yeah. Okay. Decent red card here, but I'd probably just take a Funeral Rites. Oh, yes. You know, I was just about to say, we could use some really amazing escape creature. Right now, we just have the good ones, the solid ones. But Freaka's Spawn is definitely amazing. Okay, so I think we can say we're probably black-green at this point. Hello, Tweak Shepherd. Glad you made it to the stream. So Lampad of Death's Vigil is nice. Nyxborn Marauder is not bad either. Those are really our choices. So we'll splash Banishing Light most likely. We're pretty low on 2-drops at this point. And I think that makes me want the Lampad. I like Agonizing Remorse. I mean, I think playing one is usually worthwhile. The Berserker is solid, but... Oh, there's a Setessan Training too, though, isn't there? Yeah, I think I'd rather have it than Remorse in this particular deck. Alright, Grove Dancer is perfectly fine. So... I guess the Envoy, I'm not going to play any of this stuff, so there's more of a chance the Envoy makes the cut. Like an Aspect of Lamprey. I mean, if this were best of 3, but I still think it's probably more likely than Fruit of Tizoris to make the cut. Okay, random Setessan Skirmisher works for me. So white is what we're trying to splash, so Temple of Abandon doesn't really help us there. And we have a Mire's Grasp anyway, so that's just what we're going to take. Great removal spell, has enchantment synergies, etc. A second Omen is intriguing, but another Elspeth's Nightmare. I don't love it. I mean, I think having one is good, but it has real diminishing values going late into a game. So I don't really love Enemy of Enlightenment either. It does give us a potential finisher, but yeah. So, Traveler's Amulet, taking it would basically lock us into being able to play Banishing Light. Which I think we can already do with just one Omen. But, yeah. I mean, these cards are all reasonable. And I don't usually like to take amulets over reasonable cards. But maybe I should. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Freaka's Spawn is the closest thing we have to a bomb, that's for sure. Okay, so Nessian Hornbeetle or Catablepus. How are we doing on... This is not the color pair where the Hornbeetle's at its best. So, these two, you know, this is like half a card. This is one card because it comes back big enough. Same here. We actually already have like 5 things that get the Horn Beetle going. At the same time... Yeah, I mean, I think the Nightmare is good, but it does have really significant diminishing values. Like, the later most games go on. But, you know, frequently its fail case is still killing something and exiling their graveyard. So maybe I should have taken something else, but yeah. So we're not doing great on removal is our problem, and that makes the Catoblepus intriguing to me. Even though I think the Beetle is a better card most of the time. Yeah, we'll take the Beetle. There's plenty of time for more removal, he said before he never saw more removal ever again. Okay, here's an Omen of the Hunt. Probably want it more than I want Grim Physician. Yeah. Okay, so do we already have a Funeral Rites? We do. We already have 1 Funeral Rites. Yeah. Here, I think maybe we take an Enemy of the Enlightenment. Remorse is nice, once again. One of the scary things about Funeral Rites in a deck like this one is if we're splashing and only playing 1 Plains, which is probably what we'll do, it can get milled by Funeral Rites and we can't do anything about it. With Pursuit, we can get the Plains if we see it. So, yeah. But I think we go with the enemy here. We could use a big finisher, and he can do that. He has his downsides, but he can do it. Alright, so maybe we take a Pursuit here and cut a Funeral Rites for it. We could play both, too. But I think it's a better bet than these other things, anyway. Yet another Omen. We're going to take a Charger, though. And here we'll take a Nexus Wardens. I don't like Minions Return very much, but I think it's probably more likely than Wings of Hubris. Of course, we got another Enemy of the Enlightenment. All right. Funeral is good with Spawn. It's like, it's an interesting risk to take. I think we only need 1 Omen. That's a good idea, Downhill Zeus. Good idea. This will be the last stream for a while, though. Yeah, I think you're right about that Reagan Smash. I think it will be more positive than negative overall. Probably cut this Aspect of Lamprey. I'm not a fan. I think everything else stays. Yeah. Yeah. It was an easy deck to cut, unlike some of them. And we'll go down to 1 Plains. I mean, the other thing we can do is go down to... Yeah. Yeah, everything's okay, Reagan. I just do this... I take a break from streaming once I start amassing, putting together the set review, which will start happening this week. So that's all that's happening. Nothing serious. Okay, so... Definitely add this forest. Do I want another forest more than I want another swamp? I think maybe I do. Eh, probably not. 8 and 8's probably fine. Yeah. Okay. This deck seems pretty sweet. See how it pans out. When I've played the enemy, it's been kind of annoying. I don't think we have enough auras for Siona. I don't think we have any. So, I think we have Setessan Training. Myers Grasp does it. Well, she can find it for us. I guess that's cool. Yeah, we don't have enough, though. Okay. Do this thing. This deck doesn't have any bombs, but it has a lot of really sweet uncommons. So, that part's nice. I think we can keep this. It's a little slow, but... yeah. Probably going to play the Nexus Wardens first here. This one may or may not go up on YouTube. Depends on how it goes. That's an aggressive Banishing Light, if I've ever seen one. So... I have the opportunity to play my Liar here. I mean, I have to take another 3 if I do it, but... and... I think we do it. Oh, thank God they can't get Heliod's Intervention. They can get Renata, though, which is not good. Yeah, our deck lacks removal, and that may end up being a real problem. They'd rather have the big boy. Or they'll just get it back, yeah. Pretty gross. So I think we pass the turn and play our Omen at the end of their turn. Yeah. Really need a Myers Grasp right about now. Now we don't have to worry about milling our... That's funny. I think I play my Enemy of Enlightenment here. Yeah. Yep. We can start loading up our graveyard. We don't really need another Traveler's Amulet at this point, for example. This is about to be played as a 6/4, which I don't love. But they are put in a place where they have to decide what they don't mind discarding, I guess. Alright, so we're going to take the 2 here. I mean, I guess I could block. See if they have something. Yeah, let's go for it. See what they discard. Omen. Well, would have been better a turn earlier, but I guess I can't complain too much. Alright, so... And... I kind of think Relentless Pursuing here is not a bad idea. It'll make it so I can get my Charger out of my graveyard. I mean, the problem we have, though, is... Yeah. I mean, being able to use the Liar here is actually relevant, but let's just go for it. Okay, so we'll take a land and a Horn Beetle, I think. Yeah. And we'll play the... Well, we don't need to play it. There's not a real good reason to play it here. Yeah. Yeah, Liring the Forerunner might be an ideal plan in a little bit. I'm just taking 6 from it now. They're about to get stuff back from their graveyard. So 3, 4, 5, 6. It does kind of seem like we really have to Liar this to not die, so that's probably the plan. Gonna take away my Chimera, I'm sure. Decline. Well... Not looking great. Taking away my Chimera was sad. Here I have to block with the Horn Beetle or die, basically, so... Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad there's another app that's good for streaming like Cardboard Live. For a while, there was an earlier one that the guy just stopped updating, which, you know, it happens. But yeah, we want to put a hold before our next turn. Tramples for 1. We go to 1, obviously. Charger not being able to block is a liability right about now. Oh, that'll do it. That's a tricky way to do things. So the trample will kill me. Yeah. Well played, opponent. Well played. Yeah, you did fail me. It's true. Right, this is pretty solid. Horn Beetle Charger Pursuit. It is kind of interesting to play the Skirmisher instead, just because I know the Beetle's not going to get a buff. Although, if I draw my Chimera, I'm going to regret that. But I think I do want to play the Skirmisher for now. I'd rather it get killed by early removal than our Horn Beetle, basically. Oh, man. We only have one Chimera, man, and there it is. Okay, well, we are going to play it now. Okay, so Horn Beetle. So I'm okay with this trade. Relentless Pursuit can help us set up getting it back. So okay. It's actually a pretty good draw in this case. Yeah, so let's play our Relentless Pursuit. Grab our 1 planes out of these options. Play the Grove Dancer. Here's hoping they don't put some scary aura on Sunmane Pegasus, which is like plan A for this deck. Looks like they're going to. Okay. That one's not that scary. So hopefully they don't have another one. That's the real nightmare here. It's still not good news, but, you know. Okay. That Forerunner will be useful, but I think I just want to get back my Chimera so I can make my Beetle a 4/4. If they want to double block this Beetle, we're all for it, so I don't think they do. Yeah. Yeah, that's not so good. So I think we want to play Forerunner here, even though I could play both Chargers instead. The Forerunner gives us a creature who can attack through the Pegasus and gives us Trample, which definitely matters. I would be so cool with that. Okay. Less cool with that, but I'm okay with it. Making them use up their Alcea doesn't hurt, though. Man, Sunmane Pegasus. I've played with it so many times myself, and now it's turning against me. Alright, so we're going to attack with our Forerunner. Right now, this is not a race we win. But double Underworld Charger should help. They have a free attack every turn. It's great. Oh, thank God. That's a good draw. It's probably better to wait. Probably should have played my Lampad first, but yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be able to neutralize the Pegasus and hopefully just kill it. Yeah, we're gonna get to kill the Pegasus, so I'm happy about that. That Mire's Grasp coming in clutch. Yeah, not playing the Lampad hurts a little right here, but I think we'll be okay in the long run. Oh, can I? No, never mind. They gained the life. Yeah, so Mire's Grasp. If I'd played the Lampad first, yeah, we won anyway, but if I played the Lampad first, they couldn't have chump blocked it the way they did. Thank you, Blank Logo. Maybe someday Cardboard Live will work on Android. Yep, that's a keeper. See if we mill our one planes. Nope. Milling 2 cards with Escape is pretty nice, though. Do I just go for it with Setessan Training here to net the card? Plus, when my Triton dies, it'll add an extra card to my graveyard? Yeah. See if they have removal in response. No? See if they have a Gull here. Nope. Man, this Mire Triton's gonna do some serious damage. We're already almost where we can get back our spawn. And once we do that... Ugh, gross. How do we want to play this? Did I miss playing my Omen and cycling it? Or, not cycling it, but scrying with it? Might have. Yep, I think we just end the turn. Deal with the fact that we have to take a hit from the Forerunner. Well, I may not attack with it, because I want my creatures to kill each other. I think I did miss Omen plus Scry on an earlier turn. Feels like I did. Alright, so play our Omen. Don't really want either of these. Okay. So we have to attack with our Triton here. If they want to block it, they would have to give up their heroes at least. Alright, so... really don't want to get back the spawn right now. So, yeah. I don't want to get back the Charger either. I think we'll just end our turn here. Uh-oh. Nightmare time. Yeah, so we really need to kill that before they get enchantments or something. Alright, so I think I trade with the heroes. Okay, so if I play the Spawn, they're just going to sacrifice the Satyr, but that's not ever going to change, so I think we may as well just go with the Spawn here. Although, if I go with the Chimera, I can also Relentless Pursuit. I also have Enemy of Enlightenment, which isn't bad. You know, I think I'm going to go with the Chimera. Well, let's Relentless Pursuit first. Okay, we'll get Renata and a Forest. So now, maybe I just play Renata, huh? Yeah. Lots of cards in our graveyard. I would have blocked the heck out of that token. Alright, so... let's get back Farika's Spawn. And end our turn. They're bound to draw an enchantment eventually, unfortunately for us. So, let's attack with Farika's Spawn here. Sure, they block. They don't really have good blocks, but if they just take it, we can potentially win. Although I'd be very suspicious of what our opponent can do. Alright, so we definitely want to play the enemy now. Hold on to this forest to bluff. Yep, looks like we get there. One 5. I'm not a big Mirror Shield fan, even with something like Setessan Champion. Alright, so attack with everything. Our big flying discardy guy, Demon, has performed pretty well so far. Alright, I think we can get away with keeping this. It is a little bit annoying that we're probably going to have to get a forest with our amulet, but especially because we have a Banishing Light in our hand too, but I think we can get away with it. And I could consider, I mean, there's some chance that I find a plains on this draw step. I mean, a forest, not a plains. Okay, not so much. So yeah, we probably grab a forest here. We do. Forest. Of course, that's how it went down. But at least we can play Renata next turn. So there's that. Blue Omen? No. Okay. I think we go ahead and play Renata. There seems like a significant chance. We're just going to take 2. Seems like there's a significant chance if they leave mana up that they have counter magic, but I would probably play around it if that's what it looked like. Okay, that's sad, but you know, hey, that's not. Play it while we can. And yeah, play Forerunner here. I guess I'll attack first. Play Forerunner. You know, our deck has a lot of escape in it, but it doesn't have any Typhons. Worth blocking with Renata. Probably. Okay, so we're gonna go Funeral Rites. I could have banished the Ichthyo, but I don't think we want to. This effect doesn't actually happen, is the good news. I think what we want to do here... I was going to Banishing Light, but now I think we want to Elspeth's Nightmare while Caliphae's small enough. Yeah. And then I think I'm just going to end my turn. Well, that's annoying. So yeah, we'll just take 4 here. All our life gain has made the damage we take pretty negligible so far. Do I have a card I can hit? I hope I do. I do. Probably the Mantle is more of a concern. Chain to Memory is not fun either, but yeah. So I think we're going to Banishing Light the Typhon. So let's play our Charger. I don't want to attack. Doesn't really seem worth it. There's one unknown card in their hand. Alright, now we exile their graveyard. I'm gonna Relentless Pursuit, see if we can find something interesting. Well, I'd say we did. Which of these creatures do we want on the battlefield more? Probably the Chimera, because we can cast the Spawn from our graveyard and get rid of the Beetle in the near future. Do I just go aggressive here? Cope with losing my Forerunner? Nah. I think we'll just attack with the Charger. I don't think I want to play the Lampad first. It's aggressive. So they have minimized how scary the spawn will be, but I think we still do it. Land, amulet. Suppose that makes sense. Okay. So let's attack with Chimera and Charger. So this is about to draw them a bunch of cards. But they also have to use up a turn to do it, so... And we have some hefty power on this board, so... That's not gonna... Oh, it is gonna do enough. Thought it was -3, 4. -2, I mean. Words. Alright. So let's Relentless Pursuit first. Or they'll scoop. The escaping and milling ourselves has gone fairly well so far. I think this is keepable. We have several draw steps to hit green. So yeah. We have a Funeral Rites and a Lampad in the meantime, so... And now an Entrancing Lyre. I definitely block the Mystic if it attacks here. Well... Right, we're gonna play our Lyre here. Probably gonna Funeral Rites this next turn. Depends, though. There might be something I need to lock down right away. So they're having troubles with mana, too. We're both stuck on one color. Okay. Oof. Yeah, so I think we'll Funeral Rites here. You know, there's a chance we mill forests, which is going to be painful, but, you know, even if we hit a swamp here for our spawn, it'll be worth it. Okay, we did mill one forest, but we drew the other one. So that's nice. And we can actually use 1 mana to tap down the Eidolon. Aggressive. Especially because I can just lock it down on my next turn. So I think we're just going to take 3. They do get to mill 3 cards. I kind of hope they mill us. It's not a good idea to mill us. But they're gonna. Alright, well, they did hit a really good card in Renata, but, you know, so might as well do this. Take action. Just gonna go for 4 here. We have time to gain back a lot of this life, thanks to our wardens. They did give us some fuel in our graveyard, so that's good. Maybe leaving our blocker back's worth it, but I think because we know we can gain life, I'm not that worried about it. Decline. Okay. Alright, so we'll attack. And we'll play Farika's Spawn. This black-green deck with all of the sweet escape is probably my favorite deck in this format. Fascinating. I mean, I definitely block. Because I can get Freaka's Spawn back without too much effort. So, yeah. Cool by me. We need one more land, but we'll get there. Decline. See, we'll get there. One, two, and 3. I mean, if they sack the Mystic, we don't have to worry. We can move on to tapping something else. Yeah, and that's what they do. Attack for 1. Okay. Take action. Yeah. I just play this big boy now. Probably. I could play Nexus Wardens and then just tap it, though. That might be worth doing. And then we'll start gaining life off the Nexus Wardens. It's probably the safer move. It's also a good chance they have counter magic here, so a reasonable chance anyway. Yeah, I think they do. Or maybe they don't. Alright, so let's go with 3. They might have a trick here, but or maybe they don't. Decline. Okay, so I'm gonna attack with everything. Inspire Awe. Oh, man. We still actually get to do 1 damage. What a good fog. Alright, so Enemy of Enlightenment. Okay. Alright then. Four and 1. Yeah, they played some questionable cards in their deck for sure. Actually, playing Inspire Awe is sometimes a good learning experience. Yeah, I'm sure they're new. Well, this is solid. I mean, you don't have any creatures till turn 4, but our Amulet and our Lyre gives us stuff to do, and then we have really good stuff to play on turn 4, so... Okay. Grab a Plains. Take another 4 damage. Probably want to play our Spawn first, just because of the size. Dang, they forgot to do that until their own turn. I like that a little bit. Or they couldn't have done it, actually, so never mind. It's not that exciting. The Spawn is a much harder to block size. Harder to attack through, I mean, size. Okay. Now, I think I actually play the Skirmisher and plan on tapping down one of the 2 power guys. Probably the... Yeah, probably the Soul Reaper. The Triton's more of a problem overall, I guess, but I can block it this turn, and I think that matters. Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for permanently locking down the Death Touch creature, I guess. Or pseudo-permanently. But I'm not that worried about it. I'd rather slow my opponent down. They could easily have a trick here, so... we'll have to see. If they have a trick here, it's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I think they do. Just Omen of the Forge. A little less of a problem than a trick. Alright, so we take 3. Do we untap our Lyre? I don't think we do this turn. I think we do just play Renata here. If we can get that counter out of the spawn, I think... I mean, out of the... Yeah, we probably do it. We do go to 8 here, potentially. This time I probably do untap my Lyre and tap down the Triton. You know, assuming their board stays basically the same. Ouch. Okay, well, I think we still have the same basic plan. Take action. Submit 1. Thank you for the follow, Nirger. Let's hope they don't have another Erois' Blessing, huh? Looks like they might. Or just removal. Removal would be really bad too, really. So, yeah. Although, we can bring it back. In which case... Ooh. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Universal Pickles and Pizza Steve. Alright, so they sack the Triton, most likely. Finding a way to sneak in 3 damage here isn't very hard for our opponents, so I'm not thinking we're gonna... Yeah. There you go. Yeah, they just had us having to be reactive rather than proactive that entire game. And yeah, it's hard to win when that happens. So yeah, this will be my last stream until Ikoria comes out. I'm assuming, hopefully, I'll get invited to the early access event. What else? Oh yeah, I'll have my... This is a pretty good hand. My video about what I got wrong about this set will be coming out on Thursday, probably. If not Thursday, Saturday. So... Extra content is coming, and of course the set review as well. So, I won't be disappearing or anything. Do I want to leave with a Grove Dancer or a Mire Triton? Go with the Grove Dancer. I'd rather trade it for a 2-1. Don't know if I'm going to trade. I don't think I do. Let's play our Charger. We could really use another Forest. Uh-oh. This opponent looks like they might also have us on the... having to be reactive instead of proactive. Okay. Well, we basically have to attack. Because it can't block. We play Mire Triton. Which does gain us back a little life, but we also just milled our Lyre and our Forest. Well, it's not our only Forest, luckily, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I probably block the Soul Reaper here if they decide to attack me. Oh, no. Are we playing the same person or what? Ew. Okay. This Horn Beetle's really not that good here. I think I think I kind of have to pray that I Relentless Pursuit and hit a Forest so I can play my Horn Beetle and the Pursuit. Because if I just play the Beetle here, we're pretty much dead. It's risky, but I think it's the best move to try to get something going in our graveyard and play the Beetle. How about that? Well, we have lots of fuel in the graveyard, but we don't have any fire. Alright, so basically have to do this, sadly. Renata, I guess she would be a 3-3. Yeah, but yeah, no, we have to block. Okay, this is better right now because of the stats. Let's hope they don't have another Rose's Blessing, huh? Oh my god. How similar was that game? The only difference was like the aspect of Lamprey. That was the only thing that was any different. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, I'll take a 4 and 3 though, you know? All right, seems... yeah. I think that will be our last draft of the format. I think that keeps me at 60 for one thing. And for another, we don't really have time for one more, unfortunately, because of the way the time worked out today. So, yeah, that will be it for this format. We did 40 drafts, finished with 60% win percentage. Today was a good day after a couple of more mediocre ones. And yeah. So, I can't tell you exactly when I'll be streaming again. But it's probably about 2.5 weeks away, I would say. Because spoilers start on Thursday. Whole set will be reviewed on the 10th, revealed on the 10th, and I'll start my set review. And then that next weekend will probably be when it happens. So, yeah. So, yeah. So more content will be coming out, of course. My top 10s, draft videos. Though, if you're always watching the stream, those aren't of much value to you, I guess, because they're all from the streams. And the What I Got Wrong list is also coming out. The next set released, Reagan Smash, on digital is going to be the 17th. That means the full set will be revealed on the 10th. So it's not too far away. Spoiler season starts this week, so it's always a good time. All right, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll be streaming again in a few weeks, and my YouTube channel will have, all the content it usually does. So thanks for stopping by, and have a good few weeks.